Whispers in the wind can drive you mad, so like this video to silence them. Subscribe for more illusion terrors and share before the sounds take over. In a remote town on open plains, where strong winds blow constantly, people started hearing things that were not there. This is the whispering winds of madness, a force that uses sound to create false experiences, making listeners believe in events that never happened. The winds began after a big storm years ago, when the town ignored warnings and built on sacred land. Now, the winds carry voices that trick the mind, causing people to see enemies where there are friends or hear calls for help from empty fields. The madness spreads slowly, starting with small doubts and growing into full confusion, where victims lose track of what is real. The town learns the winds are a punishment, forcing everyone to face their mistakes through these auditory illusions, leading to isolation and fear that breaks communities apart.
The trouble starts with one person. In this story, we follow Elena, a shop owner in the town who lives with her husband and 2 children. Elena is practical and helps her neighbors, running a store that sells supplies. One evening, as the wind picks up, she hears her name called from outside. She checks, but no one is there. She thinks it is her imagination and goes to bed. The next day, the whispers return, this time sounding like her husband talking to another woman about leaving her. Elena confronts him, but he denies it, looking confused. The family feels the strain, with arguments starting over nothing. Elena's children hear voices too, like friends saying mean things, making them sad and withdrawn. The town notices more people acting strange. A farmer thinks his crops are talking. A teacher hears students plotting against her. Elena feels doubt growing, questioning if her life is real or just the wind's trick. The illusions get worse. Elena hears her dead mother's voice blaming her for not visiting enough, bringing up old guilt that makes her cry. Her husband hears work calls saying he is fired, causing him to quit his job in panic. The children stop playing outside, afraid of voices telling them monsters are coming. The town holds a meeting where people share their experiences. The baker hears customers complaining about poisoned food. The doctor hears patients accusing him of mistakes. They realize the winds are causing these false sounds, but no one knows why. Elena researches town history and finds records of the sacred land being destroyed for buildings, angering local spirits. The whispers are their way of making the town pay by creating division and madness. Emotions run high: fear of losing control, sadness from fake memories, anger at the unfair punishment. The town tries to fight back. They board up windows to block the wind, but the sounds seep through. Some leave, but the whispers follow them in their cars, causing accidents. Elena suggests apologizing to the land, gathering everyone to speak words of regret for the destruction. They stand in the plains, shouting their sorry messages into the wind. The whispers grow louder at first, evoking more pain. Elena hears her family saying they hate her, bringing tears and despair. But as they persist, the winds calm and the voices fade. The town feels relief, with people hugging and promising to protect the land. Elena's family grows closer, talking openly about their feelings. Peace lasts for a while. The town plants trees and removes old buildings from the sacred area. But one night, a small whisper returns to Elena, hinting the madness is not fully gone. It evokes quiet fear that if they make mistakes again, the winds will come back stronger. The experience leaves scars. People are more careful with words and actions, always listening for the first sign. And that ends our terrifying fictional legend of the Whispering Winds of Madness, a story of auditory illusions that break minds. If this has made you feel the confusion of false sounds, subscribe to Phantom Myths for more original horrors. Like, comment your experiences with strange noises below, and share if you dare. Until next time, listen carefully to the wind. It might be speaking to you.